Christianity teaches that God made us in His image, and for thousands of years, we've assumed this means physically to resemble God, that God looks like a human with arms, legs, and a face. But here's what they're not telling you. The Bible never says we look like God. Not once. In fact, it explicitly states, "No man hath seen God at any time." So, what does made in His image and in His likeness even mean? I'm going to show you that these two are completely different statements encoding two profound truths, one about where we exist and one about how we're structured. And by the end, you'll understand why the globe earth model is fundamentally incompatible with being made in God's image. First, let's decode in His image. The Hebrew word for image is salem. It means shadow, projection, representation, not physical resemblance, but projection from source. The Bible tells us explicitly, God is light, not has light, not admits light. God is light. And we know the sun represents God's manifestation, His directed electromagnetic energy creating observable reality. So, what is God's image? It's the projection that light creates. The reality is, what we see is His image. The broadcast, the electromagnetic field, the projection itself. When Genesis says we're made in His image, it doesn't mean we look like God. It means we exist within His projection. We're made from His projected field. Dust of the ground. We're consciousness processing His light. Breath of life. We're antennas within His broadcast. Characters within His movie. Consciousness observing from within His image. We don't resemble the projector. We exist in what the projector creates. In Him we live and move and have our being. We're inside His projection, not separate entities that look like Him. This is the first truth. In His image means we exist within the reality His light projects. Now the second part, after His likeness. The Hebrew word for likeness is dumuf. It means pattern, structure, form. This is about how we're built, not where we exist. And here's what they don't want you to know. We are toroidal electromagnetic fields exactly like the universe. Your heart generates a measurable toroidal field, the strongest electromagnetic field in your body, extending 3 to 6 feet in all directions, forming a perfect donut shape. Your spine is your axis mundi, your personal cosmic pole, with energy flowing in an infinity pattern around it. Your breath in that same infinity pattern. Inhale, exhale, continuous cycling. Your chakras align along your central axis, just like the cosmic field cycles through its axis. See, this is a structure you can't see with physical eyes, but it's there, like a computer code. The code exists, the code runs everything, the code creates what you see on the screen, but you don't see the code itself. You only see its output, its creation. Same with us. We have this invisible toroidal electromagnetic architecture, the code that runs us. We don't see the toroidal field. We see the output, physical body, thoughts, emotions, experience. But the structure creating all that is toroidal, in His likeness. The universe is a toroidal electromagnetic field with a black hole at the center. We are toroidal electromagnetic fields with our heart at the center. Same pattern, same structure, same invisible architecture. As above, so below. This is not mysticism. This is structural reality. Now, if we're truly made in His likeness, structured as toroidal fields like the universe, then Earth must also be toroidal. The macrocosm and microcosm must match. And this is where the globe model falls apart completely. Look at what they show you as the Earth's magnetic field in the globe model. Look it up. A distorted, compressed, asymmetric mess that looks nothing like the actual toroidal field. They show you a field squeezed on one side by solar wind, stretched out on the other, irregular and malformed. But a true toroidal field, like your heart field, like the universal field, is symmetrical, balanced, structured. It has a central axis running pole to pole. It cycles in a perfect infinity pattern. It's a donut shape, not a compressed blob. The globe Earth magnetic field they show you is not toroidal. And if Earth isn't toroidal and we're supposed to be on Earth, then we can't be toroidal either. The entire as above, so below structure collapses. But we are toroidal. Your heart field proves it. Your biofield proves it. The universe proves it. So what gives? The Earth is toroidal, but not as a spinning ball, as a stationary electromagnetic ring magnet with a black hole at the center, toroidal field cycling pole to pole through the tropics, creating the perfect infinity pattern that matches your structure and the universe's structure. Flat, round, these are traps. The debate keeps you thinking mechanically, keeps you measuring the projection, keeps you eating the apple. The truth is electromagnetic. The Earth is a toroidal field system. You are a toroidal field system. The universe is a toroidal field system. If you're not structured like the universe, you're not made in his likeness. And if Earth isn't structured like you in the universe, something's wrong with the model, not with God's design. So here's what made in his image and likeness actually means. In his image, you exist within the projection his light creates. The observable reality around you is his image, his broadcast, and you are consciousness processing it from within. In his likeness, you are structured like the universe, toroidal electromagnetic field, central axis, infinity cycling, the invisible architecture you can't see but that runs everything. Both truths together, you are consciousness within a toroidal electromagnetic projection, processing reality from within a field structured exactly like the cosmic field. This is why the commandments work. This is why sin is being apple-cased, trapped in the physical identification. This is why recognizing unity dissolves all sinful desires. Because when you understand your toroidal consciousness within toroidal universe, you recognize all others are the same consciousness in different configurations. And this is why they needed the globe Earth lie. Because if you understood Earth is toroidal, you'd understand you are toroidal. You would understand the universe is toroidal, and you would recognize the pattern. You would see through the projection. You'd stop eating the apple. So go look up a torus field, a real torus field, the actual electromagnetic structure. Look at the perfect donut shape, the central axis, the infinity cycling pattern. Then ask yourself, what does the universe actually look like? Does it look like this? Is it toroidal? Exactly, yes. Now, look at what they show you as Earth's magnetic field in the globe model. Does that look like a torus field? Does it look like the universe should look? Does it look like your heart field? No. It looks nothing like an actual torus field because Earth is not a globe. And if Earth was a globe with that distorted, compressed, asymmetric field, then you're not made in the image of God. The torus doesn't lie. The structure reveals the truth. You just have to look at it.